Mew Legend, Closers, and Vindictus all get new playable characters. KurtzPel is headed to Steam Early Access. Breach seems to be cutting it short, and I think the new aircraft in War Thunder is a bit overpowered. If you don't involve money, then I don't accept. What's up, guys? James Blonde here with a weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of April 5th, 2019. And start out the news, we've got a quick recap of the April Fool's pranks from our friends in the industry, starting with Pearl Abyss announcing a board game version of Black Desert. Black Desert, the board game, is a role-playing board game where players explore a vast open world filled with monsters, treasure, and world bosses. They also went as far as mentioning they launched a Black Desert Classic 8-bit game meant for emulators and handheld consoles. They kind of got detailed with what this made-up board game consists of, and of course they mentioned, like the MMORPG, Pearl Abyss plans to fully support the board game with a weekly update schedule and larger content drops such as new expansions, bosses, game modes, and classes. Maintenance times will coincide with the online version of Black Desert. Not as cool as my Black Desert first look prank a few years back, but still pretty good laugh. Up next, everyone seems to be on the virtual assistant kick when it comes to April Fool's jokes. I think Nvidia had one. This one is Final Fantasy XIV, presenting Omega, the ancient primal being of unimaginable power that can help you with everyday inquiries.
And it's a smart speaker, too. Omega, what was the score of the Warriors game last night?
Games are for the weak. Combat is the only true test of victory or defeat.
What?
There's one more that caught my attention. Apparently, creating historically accurate battlefields and vehicles was not enough for Gaijin Entertainment. Earth Thunder has arrived in War Thunder, where players control UFOs with a stupid amount of power. You've got to admit, the trailer here is pretty good. It seems like it would be a lot of fun to play, especially if you could just chase down planes and ships that are already in the game for some sort of like PvE style game mode. Just saying. There are several more April Fool's pranks we enjoyed posted as links below, including Realm Royale, Cuisine Royale, and RuneScape. Check them out for some laughs. Moving on to the real news for this week. During this past weekend's Magic the Gathering Arena Mythic Invitational Tournament, the full trailer for the upcoming expansion War of the Spark was revealed. The expansion will launch on May 3rd of 2019 in stores and as an expansion for Arena simultaneously. The tournament concluded with Andrea Mingucci taking the top prize in a dominating fashion over second place entrant Piotr Glogowski. Be on the lookout at MMOHuts.com for upcoming details around the new expansion as it becomes available. Speaking of expansions, Mew Legend has an upcoming expansion for April that will include a new powerful character, the Black Phantom. The Black Phantom is a human female mage with her own unique set of skills and abilities. This teaser has a brief peek at the upcoming character, but this expansion will also have other additions to it. A level cap increase will also arrive, up to level 80, as well as the arrival of new mythic and epic dungeons. Part 2 of Noria's story will also arrive alongside unique weapons and armor for all characters. Along with the arrival of the Black Phantom, the Mew Legend team will be running a variety of new events and many fun activities for players. Interested players will need to stay tuned for the upcoming news regarding the release date. Next up, Last Level announced the release date for their MMO shooter SteamCraft. It's hitting Steam on April 18th. SteamCraft unleashes players' imaginations and has them creating one-of-a-kind vehicles for land and air battles. There's a massive selection of components as well as an impressive arsenal to be used in crushing all of the players' foes. There's no limit to what you can build, so it's almost time to build your own steam-powered Frankenstein's monster. Battles in SteamCraft take place in randomly selected locations, so it's important to be ready for all combat scenarios. The objective is to destroy anything that moves, and winning earns rewards and the ability to make your design even more chaotic and dangerous. Kinda sounds like Crossout. If you have wheels, crush your foes. If you have missiles, blast them. If you have machine guns, let bullets fly. Speaking of which, World of Warships Legends, the console iteration of Wargaming's seafaring title, now has Founders Packs available. The newest entry in the legendary World of Warships franchise has been developed to take full advantage of the capabilities of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and features the series' trademark epic online naval battles, plus content and features exclusive to the console gaming experience. These grant entry to early access phase on April 12th on the PlayStation 4, 4 days earlier than scheduled, April 16th release date. They also come with a host of content to help players get started, from mighty warships to exclusive customization items. These bundles come in Premium, Deluxe, and Ultimate editions, and will give players the thunderous firepower they need to get a leg up on the competition. Also on consoles, In-Mass Entertainment brings the biggest update to the console edition of Tera recently with Tera Reloaded. With it comes the Ylin Gunner, which is now available for everyone to play. She might be adorable and pint-sized, but her gun packs a wallop. With this update comes Tera's Anniversary Month celebration, and there's a month-long leveling event planned for all characters. This includes a special reward for gunners who hit 65 by April 30th. At level 3, 14, 20, and every 5 levels until 65 for one character per class, you'll receive a leveling reward package full of helpful items along with tips about what to do next. If that weren't enough, there's a new enchanting system, Guardian Legion missions that offer daily quests for everyone, and new in-game dungeons that come with an enticing in-game gear system. Twitch Prime members will also find a number of promotional goodies inside a special package coming to Twitch Prime. It includes codes and cosmetics for all of In-Mass games, including Tera Console. So if you have a Twitch Prime, you can head over to Twitch Prime page and pick up some goodies starting now. In more In-Mass news, it looks like Bay Winchester is the newest character coming to closers on April 23rd. Since that's a long ways off, starting on April 9th, players can begin creating their Bay character and reserving a name ahead of launch. Her story will unfold on the Closers website beginning next week, with a bit more about Bay Winchester being revealed over time. Bay Winchester is blessed and burdened with the incredible power of ice. She will stop at nothing to protect those that need it. On a similar note, KOG Games announced that the PvP League 1 has begun for Elsword, which is an international 2v2 PvP series. Elsword's PvP League 1 is the North American beginning of the first ever international PvP event for the MMO. 2v2 teams from multiple countries will go head-to-head to determine once and for all who has truly mastered the art of combat in Elsword. The winners will walk away with the title of Best Elsword PvP Team in the world. The first season will last until May 8th. The second season will begin on May 22nd and conclude on July 3rd. The third season will begin on September 11th and end on October 23rd. At the end of each season, prizes include up to 30,000 kaching. The team that wins the third and final PvP League tournament will be selected to represent Elsword North America in the Elsword International Tournament. To participate, players must be within the top 32 players of each season. All players level 10 and up can complete a new quest chain for special rewards to celebrate this PvP event. This special event will end on April 9th. There are also new PvP features for Elsword, such as 1v1 random and team random match types in the Practice Free channel, as well as Rest Before Rematch rebuff when you find a match in the arena. KOG Games also announced this past week that their newest title, KurtzPel, will be headed to Steam in their early access program for North and South America. It will arrive on April 30th and has a worldwide launch scheduled for summer 2019, North America and South America, Europe, and Asia. Steam Founders Packs will be available upon launch and include exclusive costume sets. Be on the lookout for that. On the other side of the coin, in a news post on the Breach website several days ago, QC Games announced that it was their last day in operation. Breach will be shutting down, but for now, the servers will remain open, and after a maintenance period, they will take down the ability to purchase starter packs and in-game QC points. They thank everyone for all of the constructive feedback and the support from technical alpha to early access. They realize that their audience must have a lot of questions, but they are still working on what this ultimately means for Breach and their community. They will have an update soon that answers as many questions as possible. It's unfortunate to see QC Games shut down, and we'll keep you guys as updated as possible on what this means for Breach. Next up, upcoming sandbox MMO Fractured announced that on April 10th, the Spatial OS-based sandbox begins Alpha 1 testing. Alpha 1 would be the first time the game is available to all backers who purchased high-tier packs and won't be covered by any form of NDA, unlike the previous pre-alpha. They apologize for being a bit behind schedule, but believe that they are still on a good time frame for the MMO project, especially one being developed by an 8-person team. Further details on the Alpha 1, such as an FAQ, can be found linked below. Darkness Falls is the latest update to hit Smite this week, and Asgard has changed, warped by the almighty Jormungandr. With this, the Assault game mode has changed, with an all-new map reflecting this lore change. The Fimble winter is now upon us, and Asgard is plunged into a 3-year winter. New objectives and new look and feel, Assault has been shaken up. The Darkness Falls Battle Pass has also now arrived, with new rewards like Spectral Blade Pele and Terror of the Deep Scylla. Twitch Prime subscribers also are receiving new loot. Through April, Twitch Prime subscribers can unlock Desert Dragon Neath Bundle, which gives the Desert Dragon skin, loading screen, music pack, and more. Players will also unlock a special Mittens Chicken skin and Realm Royale for you to use as well, all free of charge for Twitch Prime subscribers. And finally, for our last bit of news, Vindictus has a new character on the way. Ira, the master of Revolver and Dimensions, can bend space at her will. She stalks the battlefield with her mana revolver, seeking her long-lost sister, Arisha. Ira's power to open portals and swiftly shift back and forth from different dimensions allows her to attack and evade from anywhere and everywhere. There's a pre-registration event going on from now until April 28th, which will let you claim a ton of exclusive rewards. So, act now. Anyway, guys, that's about it for all the major news and announcements this week. For more information on the news topics, check the links in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or even more news in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.